Thanks for watching our special edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at the Meadows Racetrack and Casino. We have a special night here. That's why it's a special edition. I know I said that 3 times, but Smokin' Jim will show you that right now. Smokin' Jim, that's the Meadows program. Can you open it up so the folks can see that? Devin, I don't know if you can pull up on that. Pennsylvania Fair Finals. From the state of Pennsylvania, they have a fair circuit out there in all the different communities, and they're here at the Meadows. They're racing for $25,000 purses. You can hear in the background they're getting ready to race. So I just wanted to introduce, I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine. We're honored to be a part of this again, and we're going to have a nice show with a lot of interviews of drivers, trainers, owners, grooms, whoever may come by, and maybe some people from the Meadows Casino too. Stay tuned and get ready for a lot of fun at the races.
Pennsylvania Fair Final, 2-year-old Colt Gelding Drive. Ginger Dream Nova, Keystone Shotgun, OMG Hanover, St. Michael Hanover, Keystone Blade, Rail Cat, Major Matter on the outside. The gate swings around the turn, and there they go. They're up and trotting from the outside. Major Matter goes for the lead, along with the Rail Cat. On the inside, OMG Hanover gets away third. Taking the seat fourth is Keystone Blade. The end of the turn, Ginger Dream Nova racing fifth. Sixth on the outside, St. Michael Hanover treading the field. Keystone Shotgun. Field around the turn, going to the first quarter arc. Field of 2-year-old Colt Gelding Trotters at the quarter, 29-2. In the lane first time, coming to the 3/8 mark. On top of the field, it's Major Matter and Rick Meinhauer racing second. Hanover powering up on the outside. Keystone Shotgun of Roger Hammer. Now there, Keystone Blade fourth. Outside following the cover, Ginger Dream Nova. On the inside, Rail Cat, treading the field, St. Michael Hanover. Field by the halfway point in 1 minute, 1/5. Onto the backside they go. Major Matter has the lead now by 2 1/4. OMG Hanover is here second, racing third, Keystone Blade. Fading on the outside is Keystone Shotgun out of it. Racing up the inside, Rail Cat, ready to go 3 wide. Ginger Dream Nova, on to the 3/4 mark. Major Matter and Rick Meinhauer has the lead. 3/4, 1:28-3, 28-2. Backside, a little more than an 8 to go. On top of the field, it's Major Matter with the lead. OMG Hanover is here second. Keystone Blade comes to the outside third. Rail Cat fourth. Down the stretch they come. Major Matter, 11th in the standings at the fairs, wins the fair championship. For 2-year-old Colt Gelding Trotters for Rick Meinhauer. Hold up for place 1 3/5. Pennsylvania Fair champion, 2-year-old Colt Gelding Trot. Major Matter and Rick Meinhauer.
I'm here with a legend at the Meadows. Back in the 80s when I had horses, I met him. His name is Boots Dunn, and I want to ask you a few questions. It's just great to see you. What are you doing here tonight?
Well, we got 3 horses racing, so I had to come down.
That usually makes you come down. I know that. You like it up in the country. Tell them where you're from and where your farm is.
Well, our farm's in Cochranton, Pennsylvania, and that's about 100 miles north.
That's a nice little journey. You staying over tonight?
No, how many daughters have I got here? 3 or 4.
At least 3 I saw.
They'll get me home.
You know what? You're a good man. Now, we got bad timing here because your horse is going to be racing, so I'll try to keep the interview quick and to the point. Who's racing in this race?
In our race, Isabel Carina.
I knew I'd ask a tough question. I always do that with people, and I'm sorry to stump you on that one. I'm just kidding. And how old is she?
She's 2.
Okay. And how many races does she have?
She has, no, she's, let me see here.
Go ahead. The lighting's bad here.
Yeah.
3-year-old.
She's
Okay.
a 3-year-old.
See,
yeah.
we got your daughter and everybody else trying to give us some pointers. So, all right. So, you guys confident in this race?
Yeah, we're all right.
Okay. And who do you have later on? Do you know?
Who have we got later?
Bellagio Bay and Trustworthy Gal. Bellagio Bay and Trustworthy Gal.
And they didn't want to stand with you here on camera.
Yeah.
I knew they were good assistants, so we'll leave the Dunn girls alone.
Yeah.
All right? You just enjoy the races. Ah, okay. Well, they did then. Hey, how long have you been in the horse business?
1946.
1946. Was your family always in this business?
Well, Dad started in 46
Okay.
with the horses.
So you were just a young man then.
I was young.
And you love the horses, I can tell that.
Oh, yeah, he and I raced against one another at the fairs.
Oh, my. That was probably some tough racing.
Oh, yeah. He told me when we go out to race, he says, now don't you beat me.
And what'd you say?
I said, okay.
Did you beat him?
Yes, I beat him.
I like your style. I've seen you at the track many a time over the years with young horses, and you've always had a nice stable of horses. I know that.
We got some nice horses. We got some nice mares, and we breed them to good studs.
You breed them to win.
Right, right.
I like your style. I tried to follow that when we were an owner with a couple different stables, like the Snyder and Burke stable. So we appreciate that. I appreciate you being on our show, and keep jogging those horses. I saw that great photo from a month ago. That was awesome.
I'm going to do it.
Tell them how old you are.
I'm 85.
And he's still going. All right, get out to the track, own horses. It's a good way to keep young.
Right, right.
Thank you, Boots.
Yep.
You know what? I'm honored to have a lady that's celebrating her birthday, who's actually the mother of the founder of One World Blue, Joel Percheski, but he has to stay in the background because it's her day. It's her birthday. Now, will you tell everybody your name?
I'm Iris Ziff Percheski.
I like the emphasis on Ziff.
That's right, from Squirrel Hill. And I'm 68 tonight.
And what are you doing here? Did you get lost?
No, I love horses. Started riding ponies when I was 3 and then on to horses.
No way.
Yes.
What a nice history.
This is the best way to spend my birthday.
Wow. Are you going to bet on a horse or two?
No, not tonight.
Okay. No, I'm not the IRS. You know I'm not the IRS. You come all the way to the paddock area. Do you know that? Have you ever been to the paddock area at a racetrack?
No, I came to see you.
Oh, man. I'm glad there's no ceilings. My ego's getting even bigger. But thank you for your kind words.
Thank you.
So you're enjoying the other side of the track.
Yes, I have never been here. This is wonderful.
And your son got arranged this after saying he couldn't make it.
Yes.
We better bring him on here
We've
then.
been stuck in traffic for an hour, and I was so disappointed because we were going to go home. And then he found a way here.
But he's unbelievable. He told me that you were going home. I said, you can't go home. It's your mother's birthday.
Right, and I was almost crying in the back seat.
Well, one good deed after another. That's what he promotes.
That's right.
And I got to bring him on to see what happened.
Blue, thank you so much, and we love you.
Thank you. Stay right here.
All right.
And I wish Pittsburgh Sportsline all the best, and thank you for having us out. And thank you for glad to be here to celebrate my mother's 68th birthday. This is a perfect place to celebrate with a perfect friend and family. And this is just truly remarkable being here. So thank you.
Well, you're a man of your word, especially with One World Blue LLC.
BluePella.com, www.bluepella.com.
They know I always do shameless promotions, but happy birthday to you.
So much. Thank you for
Thank
having us here.
You're welcome. And
I think
take
this
care.
is- this
Don't
is-
go home right away. Stay over here.
This is the best birthday of my life.
Thank you. Pittsburgh Sportsline does a lot of great deeds, and we're happy to be able to interview you on this one. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Al.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I just run into a gentleman that 3 years ago, he interviewed me on the track on the Jumbotron, and I forget his name, Evan, and he forgets my name, so it was quite an interview. Smokin' Jim talks about that interview. Just last week he was mentioning it. So, Evan, introduce yourself.
I'm Evan Paddock, and I do the PR and some co-hosting for the track. And I got to tell you, I don't remember a hugathon.
Yeah.
Usually I remember Hugathon.
Here's why. It was Hugathon Pittsburgh. We had 3 races with the Hugathon Pittsburgh on it, so you probably heard it so many times you blacked it out.
Don't know, but I'm going to take your word for it on that.
You can go back on the film. I think we have some photos, and it's okay. I don't mind because I started this TV show. Before that, we're just celebrating our 4th anniversary
Wow.
of Pittsburgh Sportsline.
Great.
And we were here on the Adios Day and 3 other times.
Yeah.
We were asked to come out here by the USTA and the Meadows Standardbred Association and the Meadows to come out and do a show and interview people. And I was asking Roger, where's Evan?
Anytime we have stake races, you find me right here because I interview the winning trainers and drivers and then capture that in a press release, and we send that out to all the media who.
I'm aware. I read that stuff and see your name to this day, my friend. And how long have you been doing this?
Oh, my goodness.
Take a guess.
25, 30 years, I guess, and it's in that range.
That is. No wonder you're getting so forgetful. You're doing thousands of these.
That's right. My senior moments are more like senior hours now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, that explains it. But this is Evan Paddock over at the Paddock.
You didn't know they named it for me, did you?
Well, it's spelled a little different. We're not going to go that deep, okay? Just watch your step around those little piles because it's getting deep here.
People ask me if they're coming to the paddock for the first time. They ask me for pointers, and I say, here's the most important piece of advice. Look down.
Well, you're right. The nice part about it, since I was coming off the golf cart, both Devin Shea on camera and Smoking Jim Frazier, my co-host, kept saying, Al, watch out. And I'm walking around them, and they kept going, watch out for that one there.
we
You
veterans
don't want that in your car.
No, but we veterans all have our paddock clothes now. You once you ruin a pair of shoes or a pair of pants, you realize never again, and you wear. I think I've been wearing these now for just about 25 years.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I could tell before you got near me.
It's you learn your lesson, and you don't make the same mistake.
Well, I appreciate you coming on here, whether you remember me or not. This will be archived on YouTube. It's seen on Verizon 32 everywhere in the Pittsburgh area, Comcast 7 only in Bethel Park. We're on YouTube. We got over 4,800 likes. So if you like me on Facebook, are you on Facebook?
I sure am.
Well, then I
Do you think I'm an old fogey or something?
Yeah. You said you had senior seconds, not hours,
That's
seconds. At least I deciphered that. Well, friend me on there, and you'll see what we do, and then you'll get to see this interview because they're all archived on YouTube, too.
All right, we'll do that.
Evan, it's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
See you again.
All right. I have a legend who took over for Boots Dunn, and I want you to introduce yourself, Sam.
I'm Sam Biggle.
I stunned him.
From New Holland, Pennsylvania, originally from Bedford, Pennsylvania.
That little town of Bedford.
That's right. That's right.
And I heard you're a big man in harness horses now with the district whatever and something else. Can you tell us about this?
Yeah, there's 4 directors from the state of Pennsylvania to the USTA. I'm one of the 4. I happen to be the chairman of District 7, succeeding Boots Dunn.
I don't know how you could do it. He's a legend, but you did it.
It's been tough, but his guidance has got me this far. And I'm the president of the Pennsylvania Harness Sportsmen's Association, based out of the eastern part of the state.
Well, that got to keep you busy. Don't you have to have meetings?
Sometimes. We have a lot of phone meetings.
Oh, well, that's a modern era. I'm glad you're up to that. Now, do you own horses?
Yeah, we have 3 horses racing here tonight. All the horses are under Ginger Tree this or Ginger Tree that. My partner and I.
Why is that?
We have a farm in New Holland, Pennsylvania, a training center called Ginger Tree Farm.
You know what? That makes sense. And I'm glad you're helping me explain to people you can have fun, you can have a farm, and then name your horses after your farm.
Exactly. And it gives your farm a lot of notoriety and
publicity because Ginger Tree Farm. Check it out.
That's right.
How long have you been doing this, Sam? Because I remember seeing you as a trainer and other things over the years.
Yeah. My son-in-law is a trainer on the eastern side of the state, and we run the stable. When I come out here, being that I come out with them, I list myself out here as a trainer, but Steve Cook, my son-in-law, does it back east. Him and my daughter, and one of the early races.
You want to mention your daughter's name?
Beth.
Okay, I like to put names out here. All right.
Yeah. And really, Beth and Steve is the backbone behind the stable now. They do a lot of the work.
Like you said now.
Right. And my wife, Kathy, and my grandson, Nicholas, and Dakota are here with me tonight helping me.
So, like I tell people all the time, this is a generational, it's a family type of business, and it's not just the racing on the track, it's an industry outside of here.
Exactly. It's a very, very big industry outside of this track.
No, and you can see from having your farm, you got to buy products for the horses, the farm, and everything else.
When I started and when we had the slots, the beginning of slots back in 2005, 6, hay cost you $100 a ton, straw $50, $60 a ton. Now they're giving $500 for hay a ton.
I need a farm.
Exactly. You used to see these little farms along the road that nobody was farming. Now they're raising hay and small grains on them.
Makes sense. How about some Timothy? My horses like that Timothy.
Mine like alfalfa.
Do they? Well, they love the alfalfa. That's like filet mignon.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And with the purses and stuff, we can afford to feed them that.
Sure. Now, your horses, how old are they racing today? Are they from the fairs?
Yes, we raced. My grandson, both of them wanted to get into the fair racing, so we took some to the fairs, which you normally don't do. And we had a couple of lesser ones, and we took them out to the fairs, and the boys drove them. And the one's 20 and the other one's 16, and they're both trying to get their pari-mutuel license.
That is just great. Well, thanks for taking the time out. I know you didn't want to come over right away, and you didn't want to do this, but it really didn't hurt that bad.
No, not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Thanks, Sam, and good luck.
Thank you.
I could describe him for you.
You can? Excellent. Guy, record Lady Marion's description.
He is tall. Well, he is sort of tall. He's definitely taller than me.
He is not very tall.
And he has brown hair that sort of falls just right.
He has brown hair.
Yes, and he has this deep voice that is cocky, confident, and lighthearted all at the same time.
He has a deep voice.
And he was wearing a cloak with a hood.
He has a cloak with a hood. So he is not very tall. He has brown hair, a deep voice, and he wears a cloak with a hood.
Oh, and he has striking brown eyes. Oh wait, maybe they were blue? Or were they green?
And he has blue, brown, or green eyes.
Yes, that's definitely him.
Well, thank you, Lady Marion, for your description. I'm sure it will help with Robin Hood's apprehension. I promise you, Lady Marion, that I will bring that outlaw to justice.
Join us in costume to participate in the Bethel Park Halloween Parade. Saturday, October 31st, starting at the Bethel Park Municipal Building. The parade begins promptly at 11 a.m. Parking is available at St. Valentine Parish. The half-mile route will run down West Library Avenue and turn onto Broad Street, ending at the high school campus. Please register on our Facebook event page and like it to keep informed about any new information or cancellations. Children under 13 must be accompanied by a supervising adult. For more information, please call 412-831-3304. We hope to see you on Halloween morning for the Bethel Park Halloween Parade.
You are invited to join us for the second annual Bethel Park Zombie Walk, Saturday, October 24th at 4 o'clock p.m. We will meet at the baseball field across from Blade Runners on Blackhawk Drive at 3:45. The festivities include the walk, light refreshments, and a costume contest. Registration is $10. Forms are available at the Bethel Park Library and Municipal Building Reception Desk. For more information, call 412-831-3304. We hope to see you Saturday, October 24th for the second annual Bethel Park Zombie Walk.
second, Lucky Jim. Opening quarter 27-4. Passing the casino stands first time. Coming to the 3/8 mark. On top of the field, misses, and Mike Wilder. Piano Rose second. Racing third, Isabella Carina. Fourth, Kimco Hall. Fifth on the outside, Massive Looker. Tobacco racing seventh. The outside. People say I'm no good with the cover. Into the turn, Lucky Jim. Treading the field, following the break. Scarlet's Legacy. Halfway home in destination 3. On to the backside of the 5/8 mark. On top of the field. Misses. Leading by a length. On the outside, Isabella Carina going the long mile. Racing third, Piano Rose. Fourth on the outside, Massive Looker. Ready to go 3 wide. Inside, Kimco Hall. Racing fifth. Sixth on the outside. People say I'm no good. Goes 3 wide. 3 quarters, 128 and 2. 29 and 4 backside. Here comes Dick Village with Lucky Jim. And way back. Now fifth. Now fourth and closing on the outside. Into the stretch they come. Bishop with the lead. Piano Rose to the outside. Off stride, Kimco Hall. Closing on the outside, Lucky Jim. Coming to the wire. Piano Rose with the lead. The battle for second and fifth. Piano Rose. 1:59 and 1.
I have the match race guys like Smokin' Jim and I did it. Smokin' Jim beat me, and I got Tiger here again. I heard you didn't win.
I did not. I ran dead last.
All right, enough of you. Can I get your name? Because I heard you're the winner.
Mike Probosi.
All right. This your first time?
It is. Yes.
What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
Did you breathe at all? Because Smokin' Jim forgot to breathe the whole race, and he won.
It was way faster than I thought. It was
You
great.
know they go about 30, 35 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm. It was really.
You know, I was holding a GoPro, holding on with one hand the whole race.
Is that right?
Yeah. We come up flying on the outside with Mike Wilder. Who'd you have as your driver?
I had Richard Stillings.
He's one of the best.
Yeah,
I'm
he
going to
is
try
the
to get an interview. Best trot man in the business.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you.
Mhm. Thanks.
Take care.
I'm Brad Westfall from Canonsburg.
Another local guy. What, did Tiger get you into this?
No, actually, Tim Twaddle is my next door neighbor. And
Are you serious?
yeah, he is my next door neighbor. He called me in.
Smoking Jim's, the
New
2%
trainer.
fractional ownership.
There we go. Yeah, I told him, I said, I'm a little heavy for this, right? I mean, and he's like,
He's over 300.
He doesn't look that. A little over 2, maybe.
When he gets closer to you. But he's a good man. He's
Hi.
my co-host on my show.
Oh, good.
Smoking Jim Fraser.
Smoking Jim Fraser. Okay.
Now, this is your first time?
Yes, first time ever being on a horse like that, that's for sure.
What'd you think?
It was amazingly fast. I couldn't believe how fast they were going.
Do you guys ever drive cars?
Yeah, but you have control. Out there, you didn't. You were just along.
You have a driver with you who's some of the best. They got great hands.
Did you see him? He wasn't even paying attention. He was just talking, looking out the side.
Yeah, but they've done it so much. You got to go a second time, that's all.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Thanks for the interview. This will be up on Pittsburgh Sportsline Special Edition probably next week or so. And on my Facebook page, I post it, and everything's saved on YouTube. And I don't know if you get it in Canonsburg. We've been seen from Nemacolin all the way out to Cranberry, Wexford, and everywhere in between, even in Bethel Park where I'm from. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Your name?
And I'm Kevin Ingalls from Canonsburg as well, Tim Twaddle's other neighbor.
You guys got them boxed in. Are you guys going to own horses then?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Tim's always trying.
All right, well, we'll see about that. Now, what position did you come in?
We came in third.
So
not last, but not first.
Did you have fun?
Absolutely.
Was it fast?
Extremely fast. Wasn't fast enough, though, because we came in third.
I like your style. These guys are sarcastic. I appreciate it. Hey, Tiger, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
You're not, brother.
All right, thank you. Tim's been interviewed before, but since his neighbors are here and friends and everybody else in Canonsburg, we might as well interview you tonight, Tim. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just here enjoying the night. I'm not racing, so it's fun to take part in, like a fan, like everybody else, and it's a great night.
Well, Smoking Jim goes, Tim's not dressed. I go, he's not dressed in his colors.
This is my night off, baby. I'm gonna go over there and enjoy and have a couple of Bud Lights and scream with everybody else.
You know what? It sounds like a great night. Thanks for doing the interview. And you know this will be posted up somewhere on Facebook there, okay? All right. Hey, Smoking Jim, we've been here for a few races. We've had a lot of fun. What do you think of tonight with the fair finals that are here with the horses and people and trainers we haven't met before?
I tell you what a big-time event, bringing along some of the greatest drivers and horses in the whole state of Pennsylvania. And I tell you what, everybody's just excited, standing room only crowd, and I'm real honored to be a part of it with you, Al Levine, the Tonka Machine.
Thanks, Smoking Jim. And I know you don't notice hot or cold, but I'm starting to get a little chilly. I didn't wear my shorts today because I told you it gets about 10 degrees colder once the sun sets.
And I'm seeing people with hoodies on and coats and gloves, so I guess it is a cool night tonight.
Well, it is. It's just a nice night of racing. We've seen a lot of great races. I can't wait to see a few more. We've met some new people and some old friends that I have here, too. So it's just great. Now you're learning some more people.
The Tigers out here. The Tigers in Bethel Park and the Tigers here.
Nah, this guy's from Cannonsburg.
Oh, okay.
And they may be in the same stable with you with the trainer Tim Twaddle. So
I'm ready to win.
And he does not have a horse yet, folks. They're working on it. You may be going on a road trip to Harrisburg.
I want to go to the Meadows, Meadowland.
Smoking Jim, you're learning. Here, just show the folks what program we have. Put that up. Turn it the right way, upside down. We are at the Meadows, not New Jersey. That'll be our next lesson when we come back, October 31st, Halloween. We'll be here in the afternoon racing. We've been asked to come back out, Smoking Jim.
And I'll have my Snickers.
Rarely do I have a gentleman put his helmet on when he's ready to interview, but this is racing here at the Meadows. Can you tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Don Tiger. I'm an owner here at the Meadows.
That's great. You don't train at all?
No, sir. I just do my work from the grandstands and my home. I got a couple guys who train horses here for me.
Where are you from?
Cannonsburg.
You know what? That's so far away. I think I threw a stone a minute or two and hit it.
You did. You definitely did. It's right down the.
What got you into the horse racing?
I started here in 1985, 86, grooming horses for Pat Thomas.
Oh, that's nice. So now you're out there jogging them?
Yeah, today we got a match race going on, so I'm in a special race. That's why I got my gear on. And
well, Smoking Jim and I were in a match race because he's going to be involved with the USTA and that 2% fractional horse.
Yes.
They haven't got one yet, so we had a match race, and he won.
Nice. Good job, Smoking Jim. I like that.
We come up flying on the outside, got nipped.
Got nipped by Smoking Jim. I like that. That's
definitely.
very good. Yeah,
Who's your driver tonight?
Tonight I'm with Mike Wilder.
That's who I was with. He kept asking me if I was okay, and we went outside 5 wide.
Well, I better win today then if you lost. So I think it's Mike Wilder's time, right?
Mike's a winner, but you got to watch Tony Hall. He gets on a streak there.
Is Tony here today? Yeah, he is. I think he is. I'm not sure if he's in the match race stuff, but
I'm giving you a little scouting report, all right?
Scouting report.
Mr. Tiger, I just wanted to say that.
That's nice, isn't it?
Doesn't it? That is really nice. Good luck. What's the name of your horse that you own? Do you own horses?
Yeah, I have a good horse down here called Sam Hill. That's the colors of my trainer, John Sullivan, here today. Yeah, he's a pretty nice horse.
That's good. Well, good luck with him, and good luck in the match race.
All right, thank you, sir.
I'm here with a local trotting legend. This driver's been around way before I owned horses at the Meadows, and he's just a great guy, and I'm glad to get you here. Dick Stillings, how long have you been doing this?
Mike, I come here in 66, and I got my license around 69, and I started right then.
No, and I saw you with many a trot horse. We just talked before that. You said, maybe I should have listened to Doug Snyder and got that trotting horse, but I didn't.
Yeah, they're a unique individual. They're harder to work with because you have to get them on gait. And but since we've come up with the trot and hobbles, it seems a lot easier for a lot of horses. So it keeps them on gait, and you have a good chance of making a lot of money.
Sure. Now, what about the soundness of a trotter, young trotters?
You have to really watch your
little extra work.
Sure, you got to take care of their stifles. And their legs especially, and on young trotters, you got to take care of their feet because that's the main part of a trotter is these front feet.
Really, I appreciate the tips. We're trying to show other people how much fun you can have, how you can learn about the business, and be in it for years like you do as a driver. I mean, The hands, I thought you were bringing that horse in. You just explained. Let's just say he finished second to a better horse, but your horse was coming up there.
Yeah, he raced good. You know, he hadn't raced in a couple weeks, and the other horse did, and I think that might have been the key to him winning. But my horse raced good, and, you know, he'll be around next week to race again.
There you go. And you got any more races tonight?
Yeah, I got about another 3 or 4.
Well, good luck in that. Hope we bring you a winner. Some good luck from Pittsburgh Sportsline.
Mike, good seeing you again.
All right, you take care. All right, tell us your name.
Wayne Long.
Wayne, I heard about you. I tried to talk to you earlier, but you had to do something. You interrupted me. You went and raced.
Yeah, went out and raced one, finished fourth, got a nice piece of the pie. And
nice. Now, how long have you been driving?
Since I was 18. So.
How many years? 3 years?
Yeah, I wish. 14, I guess it'd be.
No way. Yeah. You're 32.
Yep. I mean, I've been doing it my whole life, third generation. So
that's what I wanted to know. So your grandfather started this?
Yep, grandfather started.
Where at?
I'm from Delaware.
Are you?
Yeah.
So you come out to Pennsylvania here?
Yeah, we come to Pennsylvania for the summer, racing the fair stakes. And
how'd you do this year?
Not too bad. Not our best year, but not the worst year. You know, did okay.
That sounds great. So you've been driving a horse since you could get up in a jog cart?
Yeah. I won my first race, was a matinee race when I was 12 years old. So
that is great. Tell them your name so they can remember you for the fair races, because I'm telling people you got to see some of these fair races. And now that they can see them at the Meadows, the finals, it's awesome.
Yep. Yeah, Wayne Long. I'm usually at just about all of them. So.
All right. No, that's great. How many more you have tonight?
2 more.
Well, good luck, Wayne.
Thank you.
Thanks for doing the interview.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm here with a young man that I saw when he first started driving out here. I know his dad. I know a lot of his family. Will you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brian Zent.
And what are you doing here tonight?
Racing horses.
You know what? We got to enter an interview. He answered everything. No. Did you do any good tonight on the horses?
You know what? I'm having a pretty tough night so far. I haven't won.
Sorry I asked.
Haven't won any. Got a few checks, though.
Well, people have to understand we're trying to promote how much fun it is. Even when you're having a bad night, you can still get a check because the top 5 places are all cash.
Yeah, money's money. You know, you got to take the good nights with the bad nights.
Exactly. Now, how long have you been doing this? I said since you were a young man, and you're still a young man to me.
Well, I started probably driving when I was 18, 19, and went to college for a little while, but ended up here.
And when did you get your first win?
I think I was, I would have been 18.
Really? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you're still with it? Do you have a stable of your own?
Yeah, my wife and I probably have about anywhere between 4 and 6 horses we train.
Well, that's a nice amount. Keep you busy.
That's enough for 2 of us, yeah.
And you do a lot of catch driving. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah, you know, driving horses for other people, it's, you know, helps pay the bills and it gives you the opportunity to drive some nice horses. You know, I don't drive maybe in every race, but probably half the card, maybe like 6 to 8 races a day.
And for people that don't understand, it's like a job that you're working at.
Yeah, you know, these people hire you to go out and drive their horse, and, you know, you got to do the best of your ability to do it, or if you don't, then they put somebody else down to drive next week.
Right, and they trust you with your horse because that's an investment, right?
Yeah, that's a lot to, you know, the people, they work on these horses all week long, and they expect you to go out and do a good job with them.
Well, I've seen you do many a good job over here, my friend. Hey, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule, and good luck the rest of the night.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
Heather Wilder introduced me to this young lady and said she's a driver. So I go, what's her name? Everybody goes by first names, so it's just Devin. Now, tell them who you are.
Devin Miller.
Now, that's a familiar name that I recalled on Adios Day. I think your dad won last year's Adios, and then he come in second this year?
Yep, that was him.
Now, is his first name David?
Yes.
You're making me answer all these questions. I'm asking and answering.
You already know all the answers.
Well, what's wrong with that?
It makes it easy for me.
Okay, now when did you start driving?
I actually got my first set of license when I was 12.
And how old are you now?
27.
No way.
Yep.
I was going to say you're probably 21.
Well, thank you very much.
When did you get your first win?
I started driving around the fairs when I was 16, and I got my first win that summer.
In Pennsylvania?
No, Ohio. I'm from Ohio.
I know that. I'm trying to get something out of you here that I don't know.
No, I've only ever I've trained a few that raced here. That's about it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Do you come to the Meadows often?
Not too much because I'm mainly in Ohio. I try not to leave Ohio.
Okay, we're at in Ohio.
Delaware, where they hold the Little Brown Jug.
I'm familiar with it. I've been there once.
Oh, yeah?
Or twice.
Good.
Definitely. Even for a couple sales.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They have them. Do you have any horses in the sale? Or did you?
No, nope. We do homebreds.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a stud and a mare also, or
We just have a bunch of brood mares. Nice. Yeah.
any horses we should look for in the next year or two?
Who's
your favorite right now?
My favorite's my old pet. His name's Look Yankee. He's raced here a few times. Mike Wilder drives him.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. We're friends with Mike also, so
He's a good
he's been on the show.
Yeah.
He seems to win whenever we're doing our show here.
Oh, good.
I don't know if he won yet tonight, so you better watch.
He just won the last race, actually.
No way, and I missed it. I said, let me know when Mike's racing.
Aw. Okay.
Well, anything else you want to tell us? What do you do? Do you work at a farm that you have, or do you go to school? Or are you a nurse, a doctor?
No, I train my own. I have 14 at home.
Here, she's acting like it's just a little place. 14 horses.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Does it keep you busy?
Very busy all the time.
I guess. And where do you race?
A little bit of all over. I go to the county fairs there. We go to the Sire Stakes for the younger horses, and I race at Scioto, Miami Valley, Dayton, Northfield, all over the place.
Everywhere in Ohio.
Anywhere I can get in, yep.
Wherever there's a race and they're paying money where you can win.
Right, we'll be in it.
Devin, thank you very much. Heather Wilder, you've been the busiest I've seen you over the last 4 times we filmed. It's an honor to be here at the Meadows Racetrack and Casino with the USTA, the Meadows Standardbred Owners Association, which you're the PR person. Yep. Now that I did all that, thank you again for all this. And it's just so much fun. I met people that I haven't ever met. Couldn't get some of the younger guys because they're so busy.
I know they
and,
are tonight.
It's
their big time. It's time to shine under the spotlight, and we're very proud of our Pennsylvania County Fair finals. And it's
you know what? That's a tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. It got me twice now, but yes.
No, not really.
Not really.
That was pretty good. I'm not even going to try to say that.
Yep.
PA County Fair Finals.
Exactly. So they race all over the state of Pennsylvania, and this is their big race under the lights. So.
And it was great to see some of the people like Boots Dunn, who's done this forever. Mm-hmm. He's 85 years old. Just awesome. Just gave a great interview.
Mm-hmm. He is what a horseman is meant to be. He's
one of the best.
He's one of the best. I can't say enough about him. Class act.
Definitely, and we'll see you again October 31st. What time do we have to be here?
Oh, you're going to have to be here early because it's an 11:25 post time. It is also Breeders' Cup Day. So we have a new owner seminar as well as very proud to have our Pink Out event with ladies drivers. So I can't wait. I love the girls.
That's great, and we just did a great interview with Devin Miller. I didn't realize her dad was David because you only said that's Devin.
Yes, exactly. Yes, her dad is Hall of Famer David Miller, and she'll be one of the ladies that will be here competing that afternoon.
We're stuck in the evening mode.
That afternoon, yes, exactly. And the new owner seminar starts at 2 p.m.
Okay, maybe Smoke and Jim can show up for that.
I know, exactly. My SummerSlam stable. Tim's going to, on October 18th, to Canada to possibly get one. And then if not, it's going to be down to the Harrisburg sale. November 6th. Yep. So.
Smoke and Jim, get your traveling shoes on.
Exactly. Yeah, we're trying to invite people from the stable as well as the new owner seminar to come over and do that. So good to see it. I love the sales. You know how it is. It's a great
I've been there to a few of them.
And you can get really wrapped up in that bidding. I mean, it can be fast. We'll have to keep his hand down. Tell him don't be waving.
Don't be saying yay.
Yeah, don't be waving to anybody and get yourself a $50,000 yearling. It's just, that
because you have to pay for it.
Yes, you have to pay. And they get mad when you tell them you were just waving. So, yeah.
We'll keep them under control. And thank you for taking time out of your busy night here. We really appreciate it.
Thank
you
you
take
for
care.
coming here. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. We got Wendy Ross here. Say hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Tell
nice
me
night tonight.
Yes, beautiful, nice and cozy. What's the name of this horse?
This is Floyd.
And he's famous. How old is he?
He's 21 years old, and he's famous in his own right. He saved a lot of guys, and he's worked a lot of big races. He's been doing this for about 15 years, and definitely one of the best in the business for sure when it comes to doing this.
Please get out there and save these horses.
I will, guys. Thanks. Have a great night.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Smoke and Jim, it's been a fun night at the County Fair Finals at the Meadows. Met a lot of great people, some new people I didn't know. I know you learned a whole lot about it. You just told me it's probably so busy. Why?
I tell you what, because it's statewide. I tell you what, I'm ready to go to even another state and get a little brown jug.
You better learn about Delaware, Ohio.
That's right.
I'm glad you've learned a couple more things, Smoking Jim, because someday when you do have this horse, maybe in November, you may be taking a bus trip to Harrisburg sale.
I'm ready to win.
You better talk to Heather Wilder. She's trying to organize getting a bus.
She's going on a cruise right now.
Boy, you know more information than I do. It's been a great night. Thanks for watching our show. I hope you enjoyed special edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at the Meadows Racetrack and Casino. Thanks to the Meadows Racetrack and Casino for having us here. Thanks for the USTA, United States Trotting Association, and special thanks to the Meadows Standardbred Owners Association for having us back out for another show. Check it out. This is the last family fun night of the year. We'll be back on Halloween for a special edition there at the Meadows Racetrack and Casino.
Yay!